MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Bob Fisher will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Jacoby Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Hey, let's roll it too, huh?
Batting second, the shortstop.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, no outs now.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Crawford is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. For the current campaign, Crawford is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fisher is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Betts.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gavin Lux is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Hey, get
The
ahead
third
right here.
baseman, Colin Moran.
No out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Set to get his day started, Anthony Santander. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! One down, one down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Come on, guys.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, DJ Peters, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Peters.
We got two down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
And that whole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Batting eighth.
Standing in, Roosevelt Pummel. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. From the stretch, runner goes. Knuckleball gets away that time. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
2
men on, 2 out, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Plays a 1 here.
2-2. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
No one down here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Line hard. Foul. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Up.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Into the box now, Mookie Betts, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Betts.
Hey, one down now, one down. Plays it first here.
Here it comes.
Hey.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
The batter.
Come on now, guys.
Number 9.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce it to the left side. Mondesi picks it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
Now the pitch. And a wide one here for ball one. Two out, nobody on.
Up, up, up.
Popped him up.
Ball, ball, ball.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Royals nothing. Anthony Santander the next to bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count.
Hey, no one down here.
Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, DJ Peters. He drew a walk his first time up.
Peters.
Pitch on the way. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Fellas, let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Up, up, up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
Got room,
Drifting
got room.
toward the third
Ball,
base
ball,
dugout.
ball, ball, ball.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Stepping in, Roosevelt Hummel. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that misses ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. Hummel has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we got 2.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 2-0. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jacoby Jones.
first offering on its way.
Ball one.
Hey, nobody away.
The 1-0 home.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Crawford. Here we go, right now, fellas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Betts.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
First pitch on its way.
2-2-2.
Back up the middle.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Keith Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Keith Holder.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mitchell White earns his first win of the season. Justin Schaefer records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.